right, everyone, I have something special to share with you about how to do Disney in a different way. You guys know that I love Disney, and I have done Disney in all kinds of ways and at all different phases of my life. I grew up as a child doing Disney with my family. I then grew up and had a family of my own and shared Disney with them. I even did run Disney for a while, which was really fun. But now I'm at a phase of my life where I'm having mobility issues, and I struggle with being able to walk the parks and get around. And there's no reason why I should have to give up Disney, and they've made sure that I don't have to as well. Disney has literally won awards on making Disney accessible to those with mobility and special handicaps. And so today I want to share with you how you don't have to give up Disney just because you're struggling maybe with a mobility issue and trying to get around all over the parks. Disney has an actual exclusive deal with the company called Scooterbug that rents ECVs. That's an electric conveyance vehicle. And I have found that that has been a lifesaver for me to be able to get around the parks. Now, you can rent those at each of the park entrances. Those are the Disney vehicles, and that's listed on their website. But I found that even getting from the hotels to the parks can be difficult. And so that's why I investigated further and found the link to Scooterbug, which is their exclusive company that they work with. Now, there are lots of other companies that you can work with for mobility devices, wheelchairs, scooters, crutches, whatever you need to help you to get around. But I found that not all of them are the best, and you end up in the middle of the day with your battery running out or with a broken vehicle and no one to help you, and that can be a real bummer when you've spent the kind of money you spend to go to Disney. So what I've taken care of is making sure that I have a scooter delivered to the hotel, to the resort. It's actually delivered to Bell Services, to the valet, and when I arrive at the park, I can let them know that I have a scooter arranged, and they take care of it right away. So that from like getting out of my car to going to my room to going to the parks, I have an ECV available to me to make it easier for me to get around and to be just normal like everyone else, so that I can keep up with my family and make sure that no one has to worry about whether I can get around the park and get from ride to ride. Okay, so let me make it clear, we are not sponsored or endorsed by Scooterbug, but we do really enjoy the partnership that Disney has with them. It makes it very convenient to know that your scooter's being delivered, whether you're there or not, taken by Bell Services or the valet at the hotel, and it will be there when you arrive. All of us know that our travel plans can change and things can go wrong and you can be delayed. But to know that it's being taken care of and they have it under control at Disney resorts when you arrive is really a convenient thing. Every ride has a different way that Disney handles how you should access that ride. The best way is to go to the cast member at the beginning of the ride and just ask them, where do I enter? Should I go through the line? Or do you have a special entrance that I should use? And they are more than happy to help you and direct you to the right place. We are trying to get on the Haunted Mansion right now, and they directed us to a customer service agent at the exit, who then distributed a return time and pass so that we could come back at another time. So it was only about a 30-minute wait, which was approximately what the wait will be if I were standing in line. They then will take us to the front of the line and we will go through the full ride experience with everyone else so that we experience everything that any other guest would. Disney is exceptional at helping people with mobility issues or handicaps experience the park just like their average park goer. Don't be afraid to experience all of Disney, and don't let your handicap stand in your way. So one of the best rides that I've found so far in California Adventure for going through it with mobility issues is the new Web Slingers ride. The queue itself is like a ride before the ride. It is absolutely an obstacle course, not for the faint of heart, not for the first timer, but for me it was totally fun just zigzagging through the queue, and they have you go through the entire queue and then you exit your ECV right before the ride. It was totally comfortable, totally easy to do, but it was really fun to maneuver. So let's have a blast. We have enough challenges in our life every once in a while, so we should have a little more fun. So while we were out riding around in downtown Disney, we actually were stopped by several people that had some questions about the scooters and shared with us that they really should have gotten an ECV for their trip to Disney, that they felt like they were just beat up and they just weren't able to keep up with their family, which is really sad. So some of the questions that were asked were about the charging of the ECV. The charging takes place from a regular outlet. They provide the cord. You keep the cord with you at all times so that if your battery does start to run low, all you have to do is find a 3-prong outlet and you can charge right up. We charge all night long. That way we get up in the morning and we can play all day long with a full charge, and we have not had any problems with these scooters. One of the other questions is about where do you put it? Well, we'd store it right in our room. Because we had a multi-room suite, we were able to just charge them in the living room while we slept in the bedroom. We've done it in studio rooms though, and normal hotel rooms. There's always an outlet nearby, and usually it's where they have you store your luggage is where we end up parking the scooter and storing it and charging it overnight. If you have a very small room and feel like it's not going to fit in your room, coordinate with Disney. They always are here to help and make things easy for us. And they are really accommodating to those of us with different accessibility and handicap issues. We were also asked if these are allowed in the park. Well, of course they're allowed in the park. Don't let your mobility issues stand between you and having a great day at Disney. This gives you the freedom to be a part of your family and enjoy Disney long past when your body starts to give out. Enjoyed this, and I hope I answered any questions you may have about how to deal with mobility issues at Disney. I'm just dealing with my personal experience and a solution that I found that has made my park experience so much better. If you have comments or have questions, leave them in the comments below. If you like this content, please subscribe, give us the thumbs up. That really helps our channel out. And hopefully we'll hear from you soon and have more content that will help you enjoy Disney more and more.